Man, look, I'm gonna start out this video with, in reality, the summer league don't matter. LeBron James played pretty damn bad in the summer league and ended up having the greatest career of all time. So that can obviously be the opposite for some of these people, like Aaron Nesmith, who went like 8 for 9 from 3 today. But besides that, today we're gonna be analyzing some summer league footage, and we just gonna try and look at it, bro. Let's have some fun. You know what I mean? The offseason getting boring now. We just waiting until October 19th when the season start. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So first of all, let's start with the Houston Rockets. In their debut game, they played really well and really went under the radar for what some of their later picks even did. Obviously, we know Jaylen Green dropped 23 points and so-called exposed Evan Mobley for not being the second overall pick, and that Jaylen Green was the right second overall pick. And, you know, he shot 50% from the field, over 40% from three. You know, Jaylen Green had a really nice game. He showed a lot of confidence too. You know, here he shows a really nice drive against the Cavs defenders and just shows some head of steam down to the basket. And then also here, he hits a step back three, which is also great. What you want in a rookie is confidence. And Jaylen Green already shows it to the max. He pulled up to the draft, showing off his tattoo, talking like he's been in the league already. And, you know, just showing that confidence that we all know he has. So Jaylen Green really showed out. And yeah, that was a positive. Like I said, it's a summer league and it probably doesn't mean anything. But Jaylen Green's confidence is important to try and reach that Zach LaVine ceiling that they said that he had in the draft. Zach LaVine is an amazing scorer, and that is because of his confidence. If Jaylen Green can match that confidence, I'm pretty sure he can get near that ceiling. Let's look at Alperen Şengün. You know what I mean? My favorite name in the draft. In his debut game, he dropped 15 points and 15 rebounds and outplayed Evan Mobley. Alperen Şengün, I think he did some nice things. Those little couple dump off passes that he had that looked like they had skill to him was making people call him the next Jokic, which he definitely isn't. But Alperen Şengün is showing that type of talent that he had coming into the draft. You know, yeah, he didn't shoot well from the field, 3 for 10, but Alperen Şengün on defense too, he was hustling in the transition. He's just looking like a nice player to have right now on a rebuilding Rockets team where you just need to find some talent. And then, of course, the last guy is Josh Christopher. Josh Christopher is playing with confidence, just like Jaylen Green. It's because Josh used to be his teammate. But Josh Christopher, like, just taking shots off the dribble and freaking passing pretty well. You just need some glimpses to show that he can be a good guard for your team in the future. And I think he can. If you buy out John Wall this year, then Josh Christopher will get more touches, and I think that's a positive for the organization. And then a game that happened earlier today, let's talk about Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham had a very nice game, showing off his range with that little step back three. And like I said, that confidence to pull up for threes in transition, or even when you just get a little bit of space, is very important in today's NBA, as it makes you a much more efficient player. A good example is Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum used to love to take contested mid-range shots, and they go in at a pretty efficient rate. But once he pulled it back to the three-point line, he became a much more efficient, much more effective, and a MVP level player in the latter part of the 2020 season. That's what Cade Cunningham needs. We all know Cade Cunningham has that chance to be that point forward, like Tracy McGrady, and people have been even freaking comparing him to LeBron James, which I think is a stretch. But Cade Cunningham has that ability to pull up and also pass. Also in the game earlier today, Cade Cunningham just showed physicality. He bodied Jaylen Green one time to get to the rim. He got past Alperen Şengün to get a layup off today, and I think that's very important. When you have a mix of physicality and sharpshooting, it's kind of deadly that people will, you know, just lean off of him, because not only is he a good shooter and he is physical, at least getting to the rim as I've seen today, but he also has that passing game in him. And also, here's a highlight of him blocking somebody. Like, Cade Cunningham has been showing his potential of being the best player in this draft, and I think he will be. But Cade Cunningham, that three-point shot, man, that form looks nice. And the next prospect we would talk about is Aaron Nesmith. Now, to me, Aaron Nesmith, this performance might not be a fluke. I mean, do I think he's going to go 7 for 8 from 3 again? No. But do I think he can still be a prolific three-point shooter? Yes. He was seen as the best shooter in the draft when coming into the 2020 draft, and I think he can still fulfill those expectations. Yeah, like I said before, it's a summer league game, and maybe they don't mean much, but Aaron Nesmith, his form looks really good. That first shot he took in the game where he stepped into a three and it was nothing but butter, Yeah, that started off a run when he went like 5 for 5 from 3 start, and that'll be very important for the Celtics. The Celtics have always been a very shallow team since they've really got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and I think Aaron Nesmith, if he can bring some shooting off the bench, will be important to this Celtics team. Right now, they've been going through a lot of injuries, and if that still happens next year, they're going to need him to make shots down the stretch. Aaron Nesmith, I don't really know what he showed on defense today. I didn't get to watch the game, I only got to watch the highlights. But Aaron Nesmith looked like a very good shooter. But if he can get open looks off and make them, I think Aaron Nesmith can come into a really good role player in the NBA. LiAngelo Ball came into the Summer League, and in his first game, he dropped 16 points in 16 minutes. Now, that's pretty nice. He shot like over 60% from 3 and over 50% from the field. But to keep it a buck with you, I like LiAngelo. I think he could be a good spot up, but I think it really doesn't do anything. This game doesn't do anything for him, and we could talk about how LiAngelo looked confident. That corner 3 he hit right there off of like a couple dump off passes looked really nice, and it was a very confident look. But to be honest, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. LiAngelo Ball is here because of this guy and that guy. LaMelo Ball and Lonzo Ball. LiAngelo Ball got the benefit of the big name, and there's no problem with that, but I just don't think it'll pan out. The Detroit Pistons last year, who were really experimenting with a lot of guys, cut LiAngelo Ball. They were experimenting with Isaiah Stewart, Saban Lee, who both became pretty damn good rotational players. And they also cut down minutes from Wayne Ellington, who was shooting 42% from 3 on 6 attempts to get more guard play. That could have been LiAngelo Ball, but they cut him. This is why I don't think LiAngelo Ball will amount to anything, even though he had a very nice Summer League game in which he dropped 16 points. And then today we had a top 5 pick do his debut in the Summer League, and that was Jalen Suggs. And Jalen Suggs, when he started off the game, he had some very confident pull-through jump shots. One mid-range shot around the elbow and one 3-point shot on the wing, which he both looked very confident at. And I like seeing that from him. I think we all know that he's a very capable 3-point shooter and was a really good scorer for Gonzaga. Hopefully, he can just take that to the Magic. The Magic have always been missing guard play, like I've said in the past, and a guard who can hit threes will be important for this Magic team. In this play, Jalen Suggs showed some pretty good finishing at the rim. I like what the Orlando Magic were doing with Jalen Suggs off ball. We all know Jalen Suggs can be a very good player when he has a high usage rate, but trying to make him into a solid off-ball player is just nice. And the form looks great. Jalen Suggs, I feel like the Raptors should have taken him. But Jalen Suggs, if he can work his way into this league as a combo guard that can eventually lead him to an all-star level player, I think the Magic can improve a whole lot more than what was that Vucevic and Evan Fournier era. But so in the end of the day, the Summer League is a hit or miss. Just a couple years ago, we saw Kevin Knox drop 29 points and 9 rebounds in the Summer League. He looked like he was better than Michael Porter Jr. in the Summer League. I'm not even capping, even though MPJ didn't get to play in the Summer League. But Kevin Knox was looking nice. And where has his career went? Okay, Kevin Knox, you're making more money than me, bro, but your NBA career is sorry as fuck, you feel me? But yeah, thank y'all for watching the video, man. This is just a little bit of evaluating. The Summer League probably doesn't mean much, but I hope these players can fulfill their potential. Jaylen Green and Jalen Suggs will be two very dynamic scorers that I would love to watch in the future, especially Jaylen Green. His confidence is just unmatched, and his swagger is also very nice on the court. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe.
I don't want your bitch, that's why I gave her back. Bitch was boring and I do not be with that. Smoking on this tree, I eat with the cat. It be around me cause I don't trust a soul.